Okay, now we're going to do the kata one more time. We're going to do it slowly, and we're going to talk to you about a little bit of detail. Remember that TAEKYOKU consists of only 2 moves, Gedanburai and Oizuki. And you've already done this in your previous modules. Okay, so you can do the moves, it's just putting them together. The first thing that happens when you're doing a kata is you must name the kata that you're about to perform. Okay, so before we even start, what we'll do is that Andy would turn around and he'd straighten his gi and make sure his karate suit's tied tight. He'd never ever do that facing the instructor, and then he turns back around. Now, he needs to name the kata that he's performing. So first of all, he bows, because karate begins and ends with courtesy. So he bows and shouts, "Us," okay, and then he names the kata. Okay. The first move is Gedanburai to his left. This is simulating someone coming in and kicking. Okay, so the left hand goes on top and the head looks this way. Now, really important here that the left leg then moves out and he's going to do a nice wide stance. Okay, so he's strong in all areas. And then after every block comes a punch at Chudan. Okay, let's just go back to the beginning on that. Okay, what most people make mistakes on is when they do the first move, left hand on top and they look. Okay, and then from here, he steps straight out. Now the problem is, he's got no balance. Okay, so when he steps out and blocks this way, wide stance, then Oizuki. Okay, the hand out front is the one that goes on top, because the front foot is now going to move. So the right leg moves, the right hand does the work. So the right hand goes on top, and the left hand goes down. This is really important for this to go down, always protecting. Okay, the front foot takes a step back, pushes behind, and then turns. After every block, there's a punch. The front foot again is going to move. So if the left leg's moving, the left hand's doing the work, the left hand goes on top, and the right hand goes down. Then the left leg goes in and out, so you've got a nice wide stance facing the front. Then we're going to do 3 punches forward to my count. Ich, ni, sam. If this was fast, then there would be a ki on this punch, on the last one. Okay, this is probably the hardest of the turns. Okay, the back leg now is going to move, which is the left leg. So now his left hand goes on top. Now, as he steps forward, he's going to turn his body to face this way. Then the left leg pushes behind and then turns. So when he's round, he's got a nice wide stance. After every block, there's a punch. Okay, and then we repeat backwards, the same as we did at the beginning. So, the right leg's moving, the hand out front goes on top. The right foot steps back and blocks. After every block, there's a punch. Then we're back where we were at this end. So now again, the hand out front goes on top. Left leg in and out. 3 punches. Ich, ni, san. Again, if this was fast, this would be the second ki on the 3rd punch. Now we've got that difficult turn that we did at that end. We've got the same here. Left leg's moving, so the left hand goes on top. As he turns, feet together, left leg behind, and finishes the block. Block, there's a punch. Then this is the same as the first 2 moves you did. Now we repeat them to finish. Hand out front on top, step back, and punch. Finishing the kata is very important. Okay, when we say yame, he comes back. Now, this is the time when he must concentrate. Is the fight over? He might have to continue. If it's over, he bows. Okay. Let's practice.